dog that we get. Six of a fungi clomo me. Calling children, adolescents and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe ledge, loud drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, sugar fresh production. Dr. Abe care. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and little rights. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Meji dak pa 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 pa. My joy. Meji dak pa pa.
Noyaa TV, oh say yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Noyaa Tv Livestream. Yeah, many Benny Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, ti sofa fungi clomo ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, ti sofa fungi clomo ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe ledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have a serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, sugar fresh production. Dr. Abe care. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in my side. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Major that papa. My joy. Major that papa. Yeah, yeah. Noyaa Tv Livestream. Yeah, many Benny Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, ti sofa fungi clomo ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, ti sofa fungi clomo ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe ledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have a serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, Sugar Fresh production. Dr. Abe care. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. duck pack pack pack. My joy. Major duck pack pack pack.
Breakfast. I like something quick, satisfying, and trustworthy. That's why I choose Nkwa Abodo. Nkwa Abodo makes my morning breakfast perfect. From sweet sugar bread to rich butter bread and also wheat bread, there's Nkwa Abodo for everyone. Now I'm ready for the day. Locate Nkwa Abodo Bakery at La Paz, opposite Chumbarima Fashion on Abeti Street, Accra. Contact Nkwa Abodo on 0548 954 307 or 050-789-3737. Nkwa Abodo, the bread of life.
I'm equipped with the very best flows. Enough for the
Noyaa Tv Livestream. Yeah, many Benny Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi cloma ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi cloma ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe pledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word. Sugar fresh production. Dr. Baby care. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Major duck pack pack pack. My joy. Major duck pack pack pack.
Mornings can be busy, but I never skip breakfast. I like something quick, satisfying, and trustworthy. That's why I choose Nkwa Abodo. Nkwa Abodo makes my morning breakfast perfect.
10 o'clock. Better. Over there. Come at 10 o'clock. Maybe then.
From sweet sugar bread to rich butter bread and also wheat bread, there's Nkwa Abodo for everyone. Now I'm ready for the day. Locate Nkwa Abodo Bakery at La Paz, opposite Chumbarima Fashion on Abeti Street, Accra. Contact Nkwa Abodo on 0548 954 307 or 050-789 3737. Nkwa Abodo, the bread of life.
I'm equipped with the very best flows. Enough for the
Noyaa too. Meji back. Yeah, many Benny Janoni, my sumo papa ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi clomo ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo papa ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi clomo ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe ledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, sugar fresh production. Dr. Abe care. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Meji da pa. My joy. Meji da pa.
In Canada, jubilate.
Kaka. So, uh, but I'm okay. First of all, good morning to our wishes and Mofia money or lad and Kotipo, Mofia money both way. I stand with greatest now we have MPP beef and Kawanyano and this beef and one of our film of Atama Ebashi. Just as we discussed yesterday, yeah, you know, Kwake. No, you are support Moko. Nib Ake Boake. Oh, Mutumoya, dear Lebe, no le. Wakaba support. Nakam. Kawakwe. Wanyame. Man upon a here, then Jamaica Mafia Mumbi. I make USA the problem. Now, me African be no le Wameka Moe. Your instance, small mass support Boko. Me, a back me, me support South Africa, or he will do my You want Mienke, oh, yeah, Kabawa, Mawa, Betamoten, but Domona, I may too go career card in you. I think at the right direction. You could see how the whole world and the whole of Africa was jubilating. It was just Mexico against the world. Yeah, it was clear, not just Africa.
And yesterday, their performance was so appalling.
And I'm a former player, Chabalala, criticized the team very well. The team never played well at all. And yesterday's match, you could see that 3 red cards were shown by the center referee, 2 for South Africa and 1 for Mexico. And you could also see that yellow, if you do something against humanity and you sin against humanity, as the Bible do always say, you sin against God. And yesterday it was clear on the pitch. Again, it was the whole world against South Africa. You see the tears, the crowd, the enthusiasm. When Mexico netted the first goal, the whole stadium was agog. And even where I was watching from, or when we streamed from some Matador Pub, Noyaa TV Livestream, the whole street, as if Ghana Black Stars was even playing football. Okay, fine. We get off the World Cup scene and we move straight to topic of the day. And today's topic, we have Vanderpoy, Nilante Vanderpoy in the news, and he says that President Mahama won't shield Ferdinand Tamaklu from justice. And this story can be found on mindjoyonline.com. And the lead to the story permits me to read. The National Coordinator for District Road Improvement Program, that is DRIP, Nilante Vanderpoy, has rejected suggestions that President John Dramani Mahama would use his office to secure a pardon for former Maslow Chief Executive Officer Ferdinand Tamaklu Atimu following her extradition to Ghana. According to him, President Mahama is committed to the rule of law and will not interfere in judicial processes or protect any individual from facing the consequences of their actions. He said the former president's approach to leadership is rooted in fairness, accountability, and respect for due process. Now, Michael Yellow. No need Nilante Vanderpool because yesterday we also had the news that Ferdinand Tamaklu has been in a wheelchair.
Thank you. My brother, the norm of the NDC. And yesterday behind the scenes, we were even discussing Mama One. Why would our own honorable Nilante Vanderpoy come out to make such statements? Because Nilante Vanderpoy in the park, Mama is a kind of person at any time. Case because we know his track record. Before they even came into power, the Attorney General, Dr. Ayini, what's illegal matters we call legal prosecutor, which means you have the power and right to cancel every case which you feel more the Attorney General has the power. The person is under a criminal case or whatever case, they have the power to just cancel and let the person go free. So when you follow the trajectory, when you look at a person like Opuni, who was then the CEO of Cocoa Board, we knew what happened. Now power jail. We know also Seidu Leona ba Ajele Ke Menkomenia. We also know about the Muntie 3. Now, Mama, now release. When it comes to the Kema case, it is very clear. And let's not forget, this is a whole political party who have made it an effort to collapse the very institution which want to fight corruption. I'm a OSP officer. I'm a letter. They went to
I think it's part of our discussion.
Oh, good. I'm a Sani accurate institution needs to fight corruption. They are fighting the institution that is also supposed to fight corruption. It will call a statement and make we all know this is just for optics and normal shenanigans. We all know. Ni Moko No work balame of US. And now this is what Sedinam did. She was the head of Masolok. Institution that creates Neham and Loan, not a one, grants. Me around 2013, 2016, millennial charge. This woman stole 9 million from Ghanaians. After stealing 9 million, we have been an up over power, MPP about power. We didn't fee. You want to tell like a banner by Sunday. My bad case around 2017. So, it was free. Your mommy, you got to do it to free. To be a make it offer at edge of free.
Bafang.
I found no two. Only no two. Obeno ko free more agent. Any tear then chairman care like a care to she used some powers to make a fee nakani beer. Nikeo Bako Nakastorm around 2017. We came into power and we tried her under absentia. And it's on illegal matters. The court granted a chemical be available there. You can still prosecute the person in the person's absence. I'm just trying to say this again. The same way Attorney General by power, they have every right to prosecute Oferata in absentia, which is accepted in the law. It was Balamoke by no value. She may have a government about power. Bako be afi papa say.
Then I would say again, your government also failed to bring it to Ghana.
No, we did not fail. In the way you're writing, maybe fight against Nakai. Because that no ban only if you papa buy a case any legal free. Well, you know, I can case about papa bangana documents about the case.
8 years.
Okay, so do you know how she was sentenced to 10 years in prison when she was not available?
By why couldn't you repatriate it to Ghana?
You know, when it comes to international law, say, no compel. Kemo ya agree ko they are nibi kuna na bafi. Ni diplomacy I feel to mango hankam. Me no ma release labo. We bo ham no ko no tawo. Ni na bo no ko no tawo. E wo no di game na chio. Na domo no. Na ke akembala bokotamo wuto na jeli. Secondly, bokotamo oferata case. E wo ko waka any case ne ba. The whole Dr. Attorney General, a drug case is fair. Ya America. Ne ya corruption case is fair in America. No show no man no the Jordan. There were many interests for you. You are blocking all cases, which is under Naka from Bag of Africa. They are got a fair new man being your man say. We are a case. You are clear, no new brand, you offer like it. What didn't you watch a mama? I can let you know the back. Then I'm going. But we're not sentenced like 10 years. But the question we should be asking ourselves now, you and I, audience, and let me say viewers. Some of you are the Bomona said like things in the Ghana. Well, I guess I'll be there in prison. Where is said enough? Mokumukuli, I like a calculate with you. Prison will with you. But first in the mobile land, yeah, Accra, Accra International Airport. First thing is no noise. Again, anyway, if you leave for a letter, which you know, you are blue chair again, anyway, not a letter, which you. But when you book flight, I go watch a you will let them of fear. Make a criminal case, especially in the NBC. Practice strategy now use or no jacket, and she had the offensive and the audacity to really state that she will also fight against the court ruling.
It's in the remit of a right, whatever allegation leveled before her, she would also contest it.
Right. So the will be 10 years. Except I conclude case 10 years. Nobody case she not able to prison. In border, no lawyers not fight. Because they are a government in your power. They government your power. And you feel no. Many what time your power by neighbor can work anywhere. I live a fight like I say. When Jembo actually get 20 years. Oh, Imbra, if you he's just making the statement. Koni, ana solidarity kuna you ake obey mama body because like I was saying, mama one is the person who like free me. Look at mama. Let that mama put I can speak on authority. I can during his first term time Ghanaians were calling Nakasana jail. You how can a jailer jail a jailer? Dula mo lock or dulo?
but he can't sit here and say I am president there.
No, we talk Mama one and me. It's on record. When you Google, you see Ghanaians were calling Nake Sana Jenny. The same way you come and go, you have to send a bina kufa do buye power. It's sit there. No kwa do tanama you have to send numagwela. You come ko gbeda ni you no get numagwela. Come be mo ke ko ko Ghana shika na Jenny. Na mo sanija. Because Mama one we knew what happened. Now let me stick to the record. One. I know my brother, you know, the fourth expedition scandal. Ball in a case, like a brother.
Yeah.
I'll let you know over 90 million. Your first staff house.
I confirm.
Good. You have the Noji Sada Savannah project in our field. I can confirm. I'm a farmer to farm it. They vanish. They are the flash. Second one, the third one, we have what we call the bass branding. Brand get not a bass here. I tell 90 million. I'm not going to go. She cannot say, bass on a bano simple. I alone
Victoria Mama.
Utama on Baleba in a pop and again, $1 million. Hey! We're not too more. You can't Brazil 2014.
It will be a free young.
Naka about 4 parliaments can it be? If
$1 million for Cocodo.
Oh, Zakapia, I don't. I still allow Ojoba Nina Parliament. I will let you like a case in a
$1 is your bag.
Naka. What kind of venture Ford one and a woman? Have you mentioned the Airbus scandal? Aeroplane is an yellow.
Yeah.
When I happen dying, the woman one one. I can call Kwambamo, no more drone. Gonna be a chance. Okay. Kaje amali ke campaign na mfim ko shikolo la me bando shigana bi na no kwalake mama je dukoni said na me neighbor no about feel like neighbor 10 years and it's even on record. Okay, our renowned lawyer Pebu the bagbala ni be come on the terms of the legality around it and in accordance with the constitution and our laws. And he stated because he said he stated that at the time now, Jenna get 10 years, near our blue now that time when you sent a session.
How?
You like a book how? You got 2017. Got 2017, now Jimmy money back here, they were prison. Again, the law for pay's interpretation, they told me, okay. So now 2017, I'll give a tabia. In how many years?
9.
9 years, actually 1 year, very right. You told me I got to attend magazine. Come national kitchen. No, she can't get there.
So if that be the case, which means how do you call it? I will go to Magaka Bumi.
No, you know, man, I said,
I won't get
little
now me a house arrest.
Nakan, only I will have bleach. I show 1 year.
In a foreign arrest.
The whole thing is funny. But it's a interpretation. Now, Kelake, OJ Naka. The first time happy, okay, happy and done.
Because I believe that I'm not a lawyer, but as students of the law, we know definitely that when somebody is being sentenced to prison and the person is being apprehended by the authorities, there are certain documents who may not sign. Those documents were they signed.
Yeah, I'm not lawyer.
No. Those documents any told me the charges say I can have way. They report how do you call it in Sawam, I know prison like whether Ankafu Cape Coastal prison officers they have to sign some document to say they have received
prosecuted boy.
Thank you.
Yes, release documents.
Good. So I was asking in her case if Martin lawyer Pebu, he's a renowned lawyer and he understands the law better than I do. But I'm just asking this question on a layman's thoughts and a layman's mind. Were those documents signed which proved that this woman or this lady has really started a sentence?
Now, I think you have done very. That is a very good question. Because to persecute me, under the sentence now declare such persecution and I can tell you more. It doesn't make sense to anybody.
Yeah.
Because more people say the person has not served the sentence now. How can you be on national television? Nobody, that is what the law is saying. That is not what the law is saying. Any be come le we can lie.
So, do you think that is just a plot for them to twist and turn the case in the sense that I guess you are feeling?
Obomode ona no only get only leave na techo. The sympathizers of the NDC are speaking, so-called neutralists.
But they know people's assumptions and people's thoughts are getting the NDC will not bring Tamakulu to Ghana has been proved futile, and the NDC has brought Tamakulu to Ghana. So the thought again that people have that about be kuni afis and let's say quote and unquote, excuse my language, foolish case kuni Scott Attorney General before case again again the state is not interested again in aquashile of Kennedy. Again that thing will not happen. So but a humble a preference on it. Okay. Ene nige one year wofi ni wofi. It will ene la unye gen your wofi wofi.
Brother, Eugene, in my preliminary submission, I made a statement of why the NDC is doing what they are doing. No, we are sure KJ Furata case, FBI red notice, not about Kemena come free fraud, now Yam say. You are negotiating behind the scenes. Now, if you give me like you about 47 neighbor. This is the question you should ask ourselves.
I usually I said precedence.
She's a bit. Could not make statement quite. That's setting up a Ofrata moving with you. What Joe, what not setting up. Why can't we Joe into it? And these are the things they want to make an excuse of, and then use it as an example.
Somebody can also argue that okay, Setting came at a point where his or her government was in power. For that also come at a point where his government.
That is what our people are also saying. They work at amendment. Ni a government by power than a bar. 2029. And it's fair.
2029.
But 2028 about voting.
2029. You guys are coming back to power.
Oh, is it?
Because it has been a precedence in Ghana that anybody that wins power automatically spends it like 8 years.
Like 8 years, but I remember 8 years. It's a last time, yo.
But the NDC coming back again, they have a 4 times. At the first time,
the NDC come back and over breaking over 2 times. Yo, but John Mahama spent part of late at a mill's term.
Okay.
Yo, technically, a first term, generally, about win by 2016 election. Neighbor, Yawu Nana go down. A first term, no padding. If I get offended, get good syndrome. Now, Sophia about the airport can be because they get down a Babylon or Sophia in the afternoon. They were to be. John Mama, they want chance down. The second term, me put it back. Maybe make a fake and be fair. I should power him. I'm going to make excuses. That is where the problem is.
They are still in the process.
That's the process.
I guess some people are just making a bargain plea behind closed doors.
Like the same oracle say the double like a trash. The same oracle is in Dr. Attorney General Bayake, case and Nakaba, fair ball as on Shinian man no chain. Why are they not prosecuting the case? We all know I get optics, so I've been over Mali, Okoba some flat. No actual committee, no solve. Okoba Kuku, Blama Meshkano, Coco Scan, Uchinham, Okoba employment. Employment, a basic bunkra. No, Okoba 24 hours, 24 hours, but not the bucket, Mambia. Okoba, no tomorrow, 1 hour now. You want the camera, no go baffy, no go no fear, especially Galamsey, no baffy camping and be fair. No, Okoba solve health issues. Hospital Leona Kayabula woman, she will go to 90 million. How she can't back, but you have allocated 70 billion to big push. You are also allocated about 210 million to the communication ministry just for AI. While the hospital, a fire hospital, we just need 20 million for operationalization. It was not just 20 million when I start like a hospital. Shall 70 billion. Now, face so source. Ajashika, Ayele, Nafu. Police have Ayala on the tram go now. What time if I get our money? Oh, Mama, one election like a secretary, like I stated, there's no happy go down on record. Okay, a first timer, Canberra, any president that. Nikel, when come again, I'm a small, when I prophesy to you, I'm a small mosquito, Baba. Can this is a mosquito bar? What year was spray 1 million? Can mosquito bar, they will come and there's no experienced candidate. I say it again. There's no experienced candidate that came back. The experience with Dr. Bawumia.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
Oh, but General Mosquito.
General Mosquito.
For a very long.
I'm not talking about being seen. You just see the major team of politics for a woman.
Let's say, what I General Mosquito, politics, me, then Dr. Bawumia, lighted.
But in terms of the office of the presidency, what is school? You know what is school? I would be engineer. Engineer, like you, who spent 10 years experience. If I don't miss, she could school now, crowd in the school now. Scott was senior for she. Our experience, I like you. We spent 10 years. Yeah, engineer, we spent 2 years. Yeah, but back over. But we done. Tell what me a doctor, we are by a vice president for 8 years. I've had international exposure. In the presidency here, in the engagement, FA campaign done. That is the kind of experience I am talking about.
There is a first time to everything. You know, me only a BOG, former president Nana Adakwa Akufo-Addo last running mate. You understand? Better way 8 years behind closed doors before then at least the taste of presidency. Okay. So that could also happen to Asiedu Nketia.
It happened. Asiedu Nketia not happen. Asiedu Nketia will never be president. Asiedu Nketia will be a flag bearer.
The same thing was said about Nana Adakwa Akufo-Addo, and later he became president.
Asiedu Nketia no worry about for first time. Can you parliamentary candidate? NDC be about Charlie. That is what is going to happen. Because I contact I said Nketia will win. If I keep our record not, I said Nketia will win the NDC's parliamentary candidate. And that is an especially from I can make Africa they win automatically. I'm telling you. Do you know why? Because of the internal wrangling. The opposers of Asiedu Nketia, who are also NDC people, will make sure he will not win the presidency.
Are you sure?
I am telling you. They will fight him. It's normal.
In the next 1 minute of our break, do you really think that if the NDC flag bearership race Johnson Asiedu Nketia should win the race, Dr. Maundu Bawumia Yadomoshi, do you really think, devoid of your political party colours, if you're a layman, do you really think that Dr. Bawumia has more ideas and can turn the economy of the country around, or the fortunes of the country around, than Johnson Asiedu Nketia, who has been the stalwart in the Ghanaian politics?
There is a difference between being a chairman and there's a big difference also between the presidency. I've seen it in your manifesto. Dr. Bawumia manifesto Dr. Bawumia is the only vice president. You can't forget vice president for Dr. Bawumia. When I ask you to come, nobody can buy vice president. You have put it on I'm actually Dr. Bawumia because he made an impact. And we saw how he transformed our digitalization process. We saw his ideas about health. We saw his ideas about the economy. How we change.
You've not given Johnson the chance.
Johnson, you know, all the chance. This is all the chance.
Very sure.
I want to get for experience. Dr. Bawumia's impact. Let me tell you, there are people. What boss? What's salute to them? Kwesi Pratt. Even stated, and you and I know. Don't let me Lily. You know what? Everybody just saying. The president. I said, the presidential material. Dr. Pratt, Mijikosi Pratt, stated that many are run candidates under the NDCFN. They are all not presidential material. They ain't debated, you know. They ain't debated. Their own people.
Okay, Noyaa TV Morning Breakfast Show, Morning Tea, streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. We'll take a quick break here. When we are back, we talk about President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC government releasing 537 million Ghana cedis to cover tuition fees of 159,750 students under no fees stress policy. When we are back, we'll delve deeply into the issues.
Mornings can be busy, but I never skip breakfast. I like something quick, satisfying, and trustworthy. That's why I choose Nkwa Abodo. Nkwa Abodo makes my morning breakfast perfect. From sweet sugar bread to rich butter bread and awesome wheat bread, there's Nkwa Abodo for everyone. Now I'm ready for the day. Locate Nkwa Abodo Bakery at La Paz, opposite Chum Narema Fashion on Abeti Street, Accra. Contact Nkwa Abodo on 0548 954 307 or 050 789 3737. Nkwa Abodo, the bread of life.
Yeah, Noyaa Tv yeah, many Benny Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi cloma ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, tis of a fungi cloma ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe pledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I was serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, Sugar Fresh production. Dr. Abe Mike. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. Gadang little rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Major papa. My joy.
Thank you for staying tuned and welcome back to the morning show. We are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube and also from our studios here at Morning Tea Street in Accra, Ghana. Once again, I am Eugene Amwabugo and my guest today in the studio is a member of the NPP communications team in Lada de Kutupon in the person of Michael Yelu and also an aspiring communications officer of the NPP also in Lada de Kutupon. He is spending his morning with me, sharing insightful tidbits about the topics that keep the country talking. And this show is interactive and engaging. That is why we urge you to go to our socials on Facebook and on YouTube so that you share your views as well. Remember that this program is proudly brought to you by Nkwa Abodo Bread. whenever you visit your favorite bread joint, ask for Inkwa Abodo bread and enjoy a great taste in every slice. Locate Inkwa Abodo bread on the Abite Street at La Paz, opposite Chum Berima Fashion. And let's look at our next topic. Now, the government has released 537 million Ghana cedis to fully cover the tuition fees of 159,750 students under the no fees stress policy for the 2025-2026 academic year. The latest disbursement 3 billion since its introduction, underscoring the government's commitment to reducing financial barriers to tertiary education and improving access to higher learning. Speaking at a press conference, the Chief Executive Officer of the Student Loan Trust Fund, Dr. Sadija Shiraz, outlined the details of the disbursement and the number of students who have benefited from the initiative. Mr. Yedo. Okay. The Chief Executive Officer of the Student Loan Trust Fund, Dr. Sadija Shiraz, government led by the President John Dramani Mahama, has released a total of 537 million Ghana cedis to cover the tuitions of 159,750 students under the no fees stress policy. Ni nekeni nebe first year students here tertiary niji or universities there. But the NDC government, it was part of their promises during the 2024 campaign. When they win power, they make first year tuition for free, and really they delivered. Last year it did happen, and this year it is also happening. And the Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Sadija Shiraz, has outlined the details to the public in a press conference held yesterday, Thursday. Now, when the NPP was in power, you guys brought free SHS. Now, the NDC government is also improving on it and giving first year no fee stress to tertiary students, bridging the barrier of financial burden on students and parents who wants to attain higher education to the tertiary level. This is a good cause.
To me, it is not a good cause.
No. But your free SHS is a good cause.
Oh, yes.
But it's all education. Your free SHS covered for tuition for all secondary school students. Ni first year they cover Ihabu. But systematically, they are piloting it systematically. Eventually, they could go for years.
When I went to Bala before I find it on the other near the Bokoshi for the bar. Sunny Nake, there's a policy book. We call it a students loan. Nike or your school loan, your banner call loan. Kake or pay the fee. And I find it a bit strange. It feels like sometimes when you look at the NDC as a political party, it's like they lack ideas, real ideas in policy implementation. There was one. I can have 159,750 students. When I can
Yes.
released. I release cash. I can students. They are not going to work on it. So when we are doing the math, the question is, how many students do we have in Ghana? Now we enter university. We have about 40,000. You see the reality? About 40,000, including, let me say, the other private sectors. And the government sector alone covers about 49,000 or something. And this is the first one. And we saw the challenges. She cannot release the offer. Student, I'm enough. My family now. I'm a just here NDC University.
How would you get the database?
Selective policy.
No.
Jamie, you might be anybody. I guess you can't call it. You got trial and look at my Shikani by Abena. And they were so smart. Okay, I'm running there. I pay school fees. Said that. May pay school fees. So, Papa wish Kakabaka, we are Kobanasa and Chicago. No need you a call to offend attaching. I join now feel like you.
Well, you know what you were saying on sometime last year when this matter came up, I happened to interview some few students from various universities in India. Okay, fine. They are first year students now. If they cannot disburse, they didn't get their money in return. Some confirmed that they did get their money in return. Others confirmed that as at now,
thank you, my brother. So you agree with me?
Oh no, it could be actually their details they were demanding. It were not up to, hence when I heard there was a deadline to it. You couldn't meet the deadline. But we don't go to IMF. That's what the president is telling us. So
the fact that we don't go to IMF doesn't mean the country don't borrow. That is what people should understand.
Okay, fine.
IMF is a Bretton Woods institution. They come in with certain ideas and strategies and indicators that control your country. They advise, they tell you how you should also run your country based on policies. But a country can borrow money through certain ways. Why make an example? Why make a China agreement? China will give you the money in the way. And this policy is even by IMF now, as we sit down. The IMF is like a money machine. We will still stabilize man now face certain things. No can borrow more, no economical problem. Neither no feel just but the more you are giving out free, how do you meet your tax target? And how do you pay your other debt? Where she can't no go free. And no IMF NBC take a policy by machine, not a project machine. To one you by Jessica. Well, she can now release 20% year. 20% to know you are a student year. And the key word was some, which means not everybody. The free SHS was not for some. Time of your boy. Noyaa Tv school pony cock for the Japanese school fees. She never pays school fees. Nimia Pagoga policy never banned.
The challenge of this policy, people were lamenting, especially parents and some students were lamenting that before you enter the tertiary level and devoid of your hostel fees, if you are not having above 4,000 or 5,000, then you are not going.
That is another challenge. The student often off you go down or investor or take no ya nyens monyako bokobake sumo Elizabeth whenever bokobake sumo private hostels.
Yeah. No, me from your question devoid. What the hostel fees? What the nakashika? Me from tuition fees.
But I can still school fees.
Maybe an rent control officer. Hostel manager say, "I'm a near me."
Bomale. Me into business, not my facility. Make him. It's about demand. They like go oh, no, that is the whole thing. You have to scratch a million. But by force.
But honestly speaking,
when we are not
oh no, me tech. Yeah, university. I don't mean
I was to take. So what sometimes you do is take you do a segment. On a cover as campus segment. On a community or smoke and they are facilities not mentioned become much when they understand. You are going to get to go or student to go attach for Africa Papa few. I mean, you take a cotton. The guy you know about hostel. I also need
some people also consider proximity, closeness to the school.
I say a couple say no proximity. And the man book away work no party fame no lack on your coach and your boyfriend, your girlfriend. No, but I should got the same room. She can buy for me. I'm speaking for my match say what's the policy in your owner? Sometimes we should be able to look at what's scaling it. Those who need it. Many different happy at the school fees. And the most serious thing about this particular, like I said, if you have a proper policy here, then what's the essence of the student to look? If it's me, as a policy analyst, maybe I can my family apply for student to genuinely. I will cover half, not just here. Only pay. Was first year pay. If I cover for you, now this is the reality. One year, one to put the job no people for you want basically cut your back no cock and rubber cable to know year. A lot of the students they still don't receive their funds. So if they are depending on government to pay their fees here, I'm at school. Two, some of boy okay. Oh no, pay them 100 which level 2 them go sky no channel.
Obe around that time
Around that time.
But there was a 200 I got your
For reality. She don't know the government to
no, but not for education purposes, for personal gain.
Yes, school is no more level. 3,000. Information technology law. You're not going to touch me. These are the realities. You want to have the best animal for free.
Charlie.
These are the realities. You want some year rent to pay more. Not be bad. You pay rent 400 can be chamber hall. When you go to be 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, when they shower fee. Yes, you are not for the time.
Rent control, but Koni Abba.
What's controlling the control? 211 hours. We have laws. We have bills. Rent laws. They exist. How about marriage to 200? But I got to laws and 6 months per can even nice car. Yeah. You get 2 years. What am I looking?
No, as long as you are living in a country, definitely you are bounded by law. And what you are bounded by law? What the country law
we are
says?
bounded by law. Then we call it to walk off where I look at. I can know your system. We have something law. Not only contract law.
Yeah.
Which is a matter of offer and acceptance. If I make an offer to you and you accept it, it makes the law binding. Yeah. So I'm currently challenging it at the law court. There was a lot of contract with the corporate business.
What are rent control officer? Those people charging exorbitant fees. They don't give rent
I'm a trauma with the bar. Control.
They pay property rates.
No, me care about the rent control and the job of the bar. They don't follow the rules. No, instead of finding money and strengthening such institutions, oh, she can't get level 100. Get in level 100. Example, practically level 100. Get for example, level 100, level 200. Charlie, very easy. Not what we work for. I come here 5 city about you. Come here, no. Get up with the level of it. And I have a money you. Let the effects of the economy be defined by the people and not governments. Any man get a chat by the Dana Bayaka, the money story no one. Any man be a banana Bayaka, Charlie, man, no, if you fine. Charlie, like a Joma Mandana, stop it. Stop you, like a one mission. We like a Kukuna Kabama, Scano, I'm going to look. We are taking on I'm a complaint. We like now, when I come about employment, I want employment, I'm not going to buy a strike. You can't make a work by ending and it's a whole of you.
Are you sure?
I'm sure because there are certain appointees. When you look at public administration and bureaucratic role, I am in appointment and I'm a family market. 2 years and after but I forget. Oh, that is why Mama cannot crack the roof. Yes, as I said, as a president, when we are your second term, I can go to you know. They are going to associate with the next person. There are a lot of politicians. I want politicians to look at me and be like me. They walk about mine. She 90%, I'm part of the 10%. 90% of politicians, power can know the guy should be.
And do you know that about 95% of politicians, when they are in opposition, this is how they talk.
None of me get work and you're not coming back to the bar. I'm not part of the only the bar was good time for that. She can be a Selena, she can get you, but not get you on the Kuala Lumpur, not can be any battle. She might have no quality, might feel and that word. Oh, might feel like money, might feel the man.
But personally, can you run the affairs of the country?
Easy, my brother. Easy. That country. I am a kind of person. No. It's about leadership. Leadership, Singapore, China, it was just about leadership. Ghana need a leader. Like some of us, some of me. I call student politics. You call track record GPRT. Transport. You call track record, National Education Authority. we control by my 10,000, 20,000. What about my name down here? Me give me the nod there. Yeah, president. I can tell you I can perform far better than your mama because we did to lodge him. Too long I'm going to work with. That's it. And MPP we have to bear.
You are the men and the economy was in shambles from
The
2020 to 2024.
And I can for the to get too late for. When you too late for. I post off with football you can need and this is been a major when I share well everybody I can find my challenge. My go to palote. Don't feel like no ya. He said no me about me na ma gbele. You know na you even student politics put that off here me. Me dey can call the boo. These things are there. When it comes to this particular policy, to go into what follow the bar. We have to be honest.
All right.
Let them concentrate on their student loan and then see those who need it. Nobody can have it. But students are
but me, the problem I have with this policy, Jack, is if you really want to raise alleviate the financial burden from the person, initial stage we say, Sunny Ufile, so clean, morning more, but
so to catch you. What is the name of the policy?
No stress free. What's the name, crap?
You understand the irony.
Under no fees stress
policy.
No fees stress policy.
They were not under any stress. Policy but not feel stress-free policy. More stress policy.
Lega pay knowing that the government can sometimes they scrap over.
You want more stress?
You
want more stress policy.
Okay, let's continue. Our next topic of discussion will go to the office of the special prosecutor. Now, corporate social organizations mount strong defense of OSP ahead of Supreme Court verdict, and this story just dropped late last night to early this morning. On MyJoyOnline.com, a coalition of 14 prominent civil society organizations has mounted a robust defense of the office of the special prosecutor, urging the Supreme Court to uphold the constitutionality of the anti-corruption institution when it delivers judgment in a landmark legal challenge next month. The appeal comes to a crucial moment for Ghana's anti-corruption architecture, following the conclusion of legal argument in a case that could have far-reaching implications for the future of the country's most significant accountability institutions. The Supreme Court has scheduled July 29, 2026 to deliver its verdict in Adante versus Attorney General, a suit that questions the constitutional validity of the law establishing the office of the special prosecutor, a case which has attracted considerable public attention from governance experts, legal practitioners, anti-corruption advocates, and development partners, centers on argument that certain provisions underpinning the establishment of the OSP are inconsistent with the 1992 Constitution. The Attorney General, however, is vigorously defending the legality of the institution. Now, the office of the special prosecutor, the Supreme Court, July 29th, about deliver a verdict. Now, corporate social organizations, that is CSOs, a strong defense of the office of the special prosecutor, urging that the Supreme Court should uphold the constitutionality of the anti-corruption institution when it delivers its judgment of the landmark. Now, the office of the special prosecutor setting up this office, your personal opinion about the office setting up in the first place?
Now, thank you very much. So, and like I keep saying, the only political party, if you're sure they deliver on their promise, you do it on paper. when we were in opposition, we promised Ghanaians at our back an office to prosecute corruption, an independent office, which is the OSP's office. We were billion Ghanaians, not to fight corruption. We were billion. I fight corruption. I only work when we were here. Corruption for it is no worse. It's like that part. OSP, yes, front and back. When you attack here, Mustafa, and yes, what then the almighty for that? OSP, yes, they can balance from now to the FBI. So what I'm saying is, in my own personal opinion, and I speak for even all Ghanaians, no fear, no happy. No fear, no bad, was kind of right, no bad, or fear was important. Except the NDC. You do not have a job. Get a set institution. No, like it, I told you, I know about it. Not set independent institution. They were too much. Look at that idea. Open it up. It's a more man. You work at the police about watching one. The police about the bamboo. You go open it. You don't supply to the town.
What way setting up the office of the special prosecutor, the main idea was an independent body that could prosecute corrupt officials. Ni a sanity about system, but the attorney general, the office is illegal, so it should be quashed off jail time. Good. Now people are also saying that if you are saying the office should be quashed off, a close office, Konimbe cases your attorney general a year. Now the attorney general serves as the lawyer for the president and for the state. Good. And that office is also a presidential appointment number by party affiliation. How can you prosecute your own? KG case is the office of the attorney general. Now, the office of the special prosecutor, though in the terms on the book, we know that it is an independent body, but no, also the leader of that office is also appointed by the sitting president.
You see the special prosecutor has proved back devoid of any political appointment. He doesn't care comfort. Mustafa make a bed and special prosecutor, he said here myself. What he was doing the right thing. She now make power. Only touch me behind the word. Monipo Hale and Wale put the years. I only meet Jay in the Hamna Wale. On a better man, talk about the West. But the legality at the court, what they are challenging, near proposal. It's about control of cases, like the way you stated. The cases during the bill and while they were setting up the laws, they were regulating the OSP's office. It was a matter of giving an autonomous power to the OSP to handle its own cases. Then you have free prosecution. What the Attorney General is doing right now, Attorney General, you have a lot of cases under your mandate. Baba, oh, no, now, no fast track. And during that time, now past OSP officer, don't forget, we had an overwhelming support for setting up the OSP's office, both from the side. Ghanaians were supporting. And don't forget, there was a bill passed by the parliament. And according to the 1992 Constitution, Article 88, Clause 2, we speak about the office of the Attorney General. They define on the mandate. They define on other mandates. No, don't challenge your legality. But aside that legality, Parliament made sure they also created a bill to handle the challenges because they saw it OSP, Attorney General your power for your cases. The parents your power. So we take another autonomous power as a certain institution. We play the same role. But the difference is that political influence, to play neutral influence. What difference?
Yeah.
Well, that is what they are challenging the court. The prosecution is failing OSP about you. Sunny Attorney General oversight. The government to an oversight. What time on you? The air put me to look no free. Government cases are free. Because I may your power, this in your power. And the only way to defend its people is to neutralize the targets.
And you know what? One of the people need a quit case said the state is not interested before.
Thank you.
Meaning that my
if I stand for presidential, hey, the mama say, no, but I at the time, I could find friends and family. Allegations, come here, I will contract a plenty. Entertain can you ask when I've been affair, cause none tamales on. She didn't want to let clear, gilly. Then you will put a jam position. Now I'm to Molulu. Look me run TV station Lulu. I'm a family bill. Be careful. I walk tattoo. Look, one of the no good.
Here will be time is fast spent. Your last words, put more can feel from about
last words, you might know that the money came up in this fight for money. I'm a future, I can have voted. I see the people, but I often support it. I see the people, money, the money, we want to never. Came back, I couldn't end this year. No, I'm a guy, Dr. Mahmoud about Ghana beef. So many, I'm a young and this year, currently, their candidates are not presidential material. And I want you to vote for a presidential material who have been tested, who have experienced it, who have seen it, who have gone to all the international bodies respected by all in the country and outside the country, and the president in waiting. You will own overwhelming victory. Mafia Movota idea, I will no kiss no tomorrow, no gato. Koni Kebieshe, Obaton, Papa. Nobody man, Jay, money, penny, my BFP, he has speech in the excuses. The cake never saw me. Shaman excuse me, how woman qualified. If I know your Kebieshe, His Excellency, Dr. Maria, congratulations. You are done.
You, Michael Yellow, a member of the NPP communications team in Lada de Kotopon, an aspiring officer of the aspiring communications officer of the NPP, also in the Lada de Kotopon. We say a very big thank you to him for spending his morning with us. And this is where we draw the curtain to today's program. The weekend is almost here, and we say thank you for spending your week with us since Monday till today. My name is Eugene Ni Amwa Gugu. This is a wrap.
Yeah. Noyaa Tv Yeah. Many Benny Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, he suffer fungi plumber ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, he suffer fungi plumber ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe pledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have a serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word. Sugar Fresh production. Dr. Abemike. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. Gadang will rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Measure that papa. My head, measure that papa.
Enough for the
Mornings can be busy, but I never skip breakfast. I like something quick, satisfying, and trustworthy. That's why I choose Nkwa Abodo. Nkwa Abodo makes my morning breakfast perfect. From sweet sugar bread to rich butter bread and awesome wheat bread, there's Nkwa Abodo for everyone. Now I'm ready for the day. Locate Nkwa Abodo Bakery at La Paz, opposite Chum Narema Fashion on Abeti Street, Accra. Contact Nkwa Abodo on 0548 954 307 or 050 789 3737. Nkwa Abodo, the bread of life.
I'm equipped with the very best flows. Enough for the
Accra is a city moving. It's busy, it's modern, and it's constantly evolving. But within this movement are hidden spaces. Spaces that hold our truth, spaces that hold our past, spaces that hold our culture and our identity. Today, we are here at a place in La, a very special place called Omanyaba. Today, many of us see art as a decoration, but back then, they were our roots, they were identity, and that's what holds us together. We are here at the auditorium of the Art Gallery, Omani Art Gallery in La, where we'll have the tour guide to take us through. Oyurado.
One Kwebu Kemba Artists Alliance Gallery.
Oyurado.
You're me and Nakasho ye Omani House.
Yes.
Bear Omani, bear Professor Blade Glover, Imami, a Charlie Sarah Omani.
Okay.
The war it can be a Imami. No more fan was more Mammy San. The work you for you, nowhere be a share here. You are no neighbor, and ye say, hey, Mamiji. About much in a candy kawu, Imami. She Kawache Artists Alliance Gallery. The Artists Alliance Gallery, and I can bear alliance, I blow for me, each one can make. Now, maybe I'm a pay, now I'm a fee no cool. Yes, that kind of dream more. Ni Professor Blade Glover ke we dream on me. Akeshi, each only whom they bag be ni chomona. Yeah, KNUST, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Eka we dream on me. Akeshi, about Sumone na heko. Neba hon ni bi ni le ten. Ke ni bi ne nyanye me ten. Ame fe ame ba na ame pi. Kuna ame bu ame he na ni ame fe nheko. Ni tumo gallery neke.
Okay.
She enye ban. The way balake I may register be Artists Alliance Gallery. The way back she be eba momina kai.
Okay.
Ni
Yo, okay, behind it where any auditorium where Artist Alliance Gallery auditorium when I ke Chanikomabi Bedford, we want to call it Bon Shikalo Hourglass. Often many G Sanjinio neke.
One ake blema energy chonde ni woke ya woke ba. Actually trotro. Aje ake hefia he no ba tami no ba yishin o ba petro. Tro mene blofo ba ke 3 pence.
Okay.
E wo actually trotro. Actually arrow glass. Aje ake glass ebehi no ba arrow ni kanyumo ne nyumwe yibo okota minke nyumo ne saneba agba wochole cholole
Okay.
wochole cholole aje akecho akefe shi company any fee ochone ameji Bedford
Okay.
be an Bedford echon Land Rover right Land Rover or Bedford echon Land Rover no mi ama me fee chone ke dade ni kake babie ni woke choe wo he beni mi ya school and ken school bus ni wote me pie wo banina bia ne eye mi moni aken ya ken ba shi bia ne ka oke wele me ni police na bo aba mobo aja keke ya na osina che ne chulo me ke ni bi wo bia ne woke lo ni shi noni mashipotene gbonyo adekani moko ba bia ke mine wa fi ogbonyo adekani ken wo fi ogbonyo adekani ken je ne kepe shi yesro tepi
Fantasy palank
coffin yes ewo ni chumo no ochu aje ake modin he mo ke yeliji gbele je na agbe ke ogbo o ba kuso ya cha no ye heko ewo wo fio ne ken adeka e ke ha gbohin agbene hu o ba na ke shi wo ye ya ke money fe ha wo ni akeba bi e mo bia na ebeje ewo eni bi fio ko me ne hwe wo sumo ni wo keto koni wo se ake kaile ake shi lehu eba chuni
mina ke sene Okpo.
Okropon. Yes. Ke make no wo chole leopard. Nle bo ma chele gami echon akeshi ke fie ni bi ne ke echon monitai no. Monitai no ke wie mo kon ha man bi ake ye koyo mi entumo okropon. Ye shipon no entumo clan. Entumo clan. Ewo noni aten ye sen shishin chon monita no ehiwale neke yojelem ewo anake nne ma fi aha mancheme ewo eto eke bwa ke koyomi eto mokropon ye shipon no hu ye hiwale jenche ewo nibi neke ewi o manche nita no ehi sanji yes yes each year son more cafe painting wa former lecturer say ekome KNUST ni chon lo ekome na ehikuma say university na echon ni le work ne ewo ni work e jala ma kwani ma nkato be 250,000 mene 250,000 ma dane no nimbi oji maybe engineer ba chuni ba na 250 maybe doctor ba chuni ba na 250 she artist ba ta she ekwe ochimi e ba anye fe ne e ba na 250 aja ke e wo Ghana wo sumo ni bi na ten wo na le ekome na la ke won ni bi ekome hu na la ke o enese na mo behi nka achochuro nchumi keke she bluffo me le ake hewale ni yo ni bi nemi ke okwe enem Nelson Mandela sho ba na ke wo mama ni wo follow ni wo chi wo sure aha e wo ba na ke wo mama esrote no oblanu ebuana ni eketen Mandela e fo na akpa ni eneme ke wo blofo me ke manager blochi ameba na ameba ko efi amefo ona ewe ni obranu fio ko ni lehu egbe university na wo chole Philip Kuma lehu ne ke kra efio le mama ne ke fio eni bi esrote eke ni ake jarayoni emami jarayoni ni ake oblanu neje no ke eje school e ajano ke eje jano e ashia ekwe ewo onake eju emofe henele ni ele ni bi ni ya no jijala yo ana ke ne wo ble majala mene ona ni bi ne ke aje ake wo ma twi block twi ni nkate bi ye bi omo bi ye bi lo bi ye bi wo to amojogba si ble me be na kan mo fi ama ipata fi oko ni ho ni ye shishi ewo ba na ke ona apata na ama eke agbene ona agbe ma de san nyemi we ne wo papa enoko mepe ni yo bi enene si wo ye tun ye nwe ni no ele eni bi son yo jeme
yo be mi na ke be no fi oni pete gbogbo ahe fen ye am history alo noko potenko ye ni bi ahe shi mene mba na ke shi lele koma bi ni me na ni manche tami ke na ke koko me ni fata o fa ni oba so wole
be ko ne hoe wo le ake blofo me ko alo amehe asante hini sen na me kete abrochi na me mo asante hini ejenche kete South Africa bina me ba kale ya me kale te elelemi wo ko na monitor tin leji prempe the first mene wo yo se tutu shinakan be mi money you asante mano alo chenita golden stool no ji prempe the first ne amole kete Seychelles Islands ni na kele ya na amole be no ni dumoshi ni ha le hiwale ne ke you manche ji the golden stool wo fe wo le boni golden stool le bale akeshi je gbomo ke ni nefe shi wonyemi ekomi chele kejenwen ni nieba eba beshi ewo na mekele ya neke nefe o ba na ke le asanti hini ewebi neken ya na ama wale ama somole yes
native say ko
eke ba na ke shi blofo me hu a police foi ke soldier foi ni ba kwa asante hini no na ekajo foi amesanene ewe ne noko ni bano ye Ghana Beneho 1901 that's the war between the British ke the Ashantis ni amemo asante hini noko ni bane ewo noko ni hibahia ni wole ni wakai koni wana he ni woje akeko le he no je o le he no ya ewo ana he ni woje ke he ni woshe ke he ni woya
mina ke price tag ko ye of am so wole ejara
be ejaraji 200,000 Ghana cedis wana big me modin ko ba do mo she ya ke enne kura ni ma he mi nin ka afi shi ona ke enne ke emo twumi ke mokoba ni mo ba ba ko e obanye otamo adesani yo here obanye okemo
I think it would be best can teachers na me try on social studies ke government about history ke maybe
wo bi ene school bi ba ni wo ka me ya ni wo chon ame ni bi ni yo bie agba no ne ji enyu amake na kan ni kenya ba kai be wo so in President Kufuor
okay
amaje shikaje Kufuor okay Kufuor bu kente
yes
shi echichi follow ewo no ko ye kente e shishi na kan Asante me bu o kente ni wo so in nanado le hu ebu kente shi le ewo jumper ye kente e shishi noji ka oba wo meni wo yo wo benko onshona agbe alo gonjiano we biye won na kan wo bu o kente agbe ne hu e maba mama no le hu na ba so le in enye ba na ka ebu kente shi le no eyen na ke kente mama efe no ten ni bi ewo e mama etalie ewo ba na ke kente ye wo ma na mi e noji mama ko ni ke obu alo o ke sa o he oya gba ame hon wo ma e ha jele nfe akeshi noko be na me ba nye ameke suo in keba office beja ame jienche ame mano mama neji kente ewo wo president say na ehu efe ona akeshi ame chon wo gbo aje ke wo ni fe mo ye wo ni bi ni wo yo ye manemi ye kente gbe fan yes
Me na ke Max comment. Yeah, from us money the history behind Max.
Mask titili be wagapopanen.
Okay.
Keje Ashante gba hu ke ba ona ne kanibi. Shikote wo nganogbe. Neji wo Northern Ghana.
Yes.
Agbene ke Mali, Burkina Faso ona mask. Mask ke fie wo ye hemo ke yelia ke mumu ekume ye mask mi. Ewo ke she Beni me ye ame afi. Alo ame fe ame kusumwe. Obana ke me wo mask. Ka me wo ni bi ne na ten ya me hie. Hemo ke yeli ko ke mumoko yo ame mi. E wo ke mi ne ke na ke wo mi beje mi yo. Beje mi yo. Be mumo ni yo ni eni ke ha hie mi na kan mumo ji no ni yo. Ewo wo bi egbe ana lechon she ke oti Maligbe Burkina Faso ke wo northern part of Ghana ona mask ne wa agbene wo bi ene hu kenye ba akwa wo ye ni bi na ten ma machine pi ye ba bia ke ekomeje won ni bi won wo chole won she ke ibabie wo na kan tem ni yo gboma de sami ne ke ten ni brofo ba ke the art in the human being no jino ni woko agbene hu ko kwe wo ye ona ke wo mami me gojo ene blema wo cho ame mokola wi me oba na ame drawa da na me tahe ko me ke gbe banku e tahe ko me e wo e ha le gbomo e da she ye wo cho ni bi ne colonial images oba na ka me wa tale ame bu mama fine e wo wa no mi e wo mokola wi me ko na mokola wu mamba ole e dale bone yo e wo cho ene colonial
in shadow smoke like their smoke fugu ke ni come yo ofene mina ke wenye tuko ye bie to no find actually
ene wocho wo blemo gbeke bi acho wocho le kafugbe obana ke blofo me ba ha wotun ni no mi ke esho be kura ni sani ke manko nta wotun no be blofo me ba chon no na metawo eke koya ha me ka me ha botu eke woye no wocho le gunpowder no hu obahi ameke twin ne ba ha wo pi shi ametwon wo bo na afi gunpowder esho bi ko ye mi man la ne eshe bi ko ni wa no ni no mi ofen wole akwamu me bo na me yo ka me mba ame yipi wote blofo ma je ni wa ta wo tun be gunpowder beja woke gbema de sente e wo ba na ke blema je blofo me pe ni te dwa mi na ma momo slaves she bake me ye pimona wo jenche woke wo bi ha na ha wo gunpowder ke ni bi e we na blema twin ni blofo me ke ba na me ke ba ha wo ni won woke huo water ewo big maker o powder sando ye won kote won no ne tawo pe je kwe tawo gold ekwe mo kwe je gold tawo le slaves tawo ewe aka ba ka okay in gunpowder ne ke gbeme ne ka ba no ke ba chake ewo be kume wo je nche hu wo ke wo bi ke wo nye ma bi ya ni aha wo tun in exchange of guns ewo no ji wo kafugbe ne agbene wo bi ene hu mama isrote mama ene titili je heipi tumo heko tumo Burkina Faso Mali kenibi wo gallery en wo hie nibi ni yo bi ya hu ya wo call West Africa je Ghana pe wo many kameni bi ba bi Nigerians kameni bi ba bi Togolese kameni bi Ivorians Burkina Faso ke ni bi wo ye men ni ye ne ke be areas na fe na me ka me ni bi ba bie ni wo hon wo han agbene ho e ko wo kwa chinsin ne blema ke mia bioshin je portmanteau wo ye ayawane ni nomi abato oni bi awo no ni wo ko daari abato awo enemi ni be ye nu ehia akoshin ato oblayo blofo ba ke virgin won wole virgin mo ko ne ye to 12 years 10 to 12 years eke ato odaari awo enemi eka ketelegbe ken kete yo ehia ka ha yo ewekume mene ka olebo to oni bi owe enemi akọ abi US you ba ka dabi and was money nka na ba bi oshi dabi e wo mene wokpa use mo nka ake beni akpe ajo asafo parliamentarian kenye ba na atele na emeto mo eten bone yo na ewo muji shika ashahie e port mo shika ona ewo ni blema eneme wo yuso blema shia fe shia yeko ewo ke akete o shi yo ehia bie no na me fi oja ba gie ni bie ni yo mi bona eke ayawa akekuse akete nu ehia aje akewekunini eya ake ha na ke ya ka ke fe no na kwa fe e ka akekuse akeba ewo no yo ni bi na.
Okay, when I get bookshelves coming around, what's one no books you'll be a cabinet, many books I can be a exhibition.
Woji ni yo be a titleji woji ni yo wo my name is Sanji or my name is a design ni ayo tamo e wo ba na keshin ke nko wolu e komene ken obana ke wo che Kwame Nkrumah ne ba ye wo no ni bi na ewie beni eyo Ghana no ni bi na ewie ke ni bi na efe no wojol ne wo hia no srote tumo enyo agbene ho ke wo ba ekun oba na keshin wo aware ni wo sho ni wo manfen wole aware wo sho bo na so le boni oba hwele ke bo rules for the game ni blofo ba ke e book ne agbene hu ke oba ene hu no oba na ke ashino
Yes, B.
wo ye beats ashino wo ye min srote wo ye wi ashino agbe wo ye nshona tei ashino agbene wo ye wo glassy ni glassy bomba hu ya ke no hu bon ashino fe mo e wo ya ashino e srote na ashino e chu oni bp oba na ke ko na moko manche no na ashino ni ngwa ni ne here ko na position wo haji ashino ngma me wo woye ashino wo wulomo ashino ngam e wo ashino e chu oni bp ye wo manemi e wo ene ni boni ashino boni wonale ashino srote ni woyo ke ni chumo na ashino chun fe no amaye bie ona ewo eheba hia ne kwe kegbe kemba no je emu ashino keke ye he agbo ba na ka ashino hu e ko fo bi no wo mo ye ni ni ke he no ko woleji benibrofo bakowe no wo ke kanio afi boneye aja ke bina ju ehe na afọ ehe bene ba ka na afie ashino ba chi ewo mami ele ake ebile ye afikome amene ke ebile ntan lo hu e ba na ke mini gba mbile na no hu e gba wale agbene wo ye ko hu ni wa design ni wo tan ye wo hia mene wo tan design aja ke tv eba social media ba obi no ba na gbe ken eta ehia phone na nyemono e mami tan la adesan e we le adesan ni yo e wa adesan e ko mene ta hinta ona ewo neka wojin ni wi owo he wojin ni ko wo he wojin ni chon he ni woje ke boni wo fe wo baje bi e na kan wojin ehu wo na la ke noko ni ehehia ewo na kan ni bi efe wo ke ba bi e ni wo ho
the anthill in the sea. Nyaka is a very good writer.
No, he's a good writer. Ewo oba na wo blema malo ka de satalo ni wolele. Mo no cho atukwe okan. Ewo lo ne. Ewo gbomo ne kan. Ewo lo e onye wo ke wo ho ye bie. Aje ake ye ke ebani temomi. Adesa tamomi. Alo mokoni wole ake ewi wa elile ngo wole ake wo chene elile ngo ewo noko ne keke enma woloe wo bie na ele ehehia akeshi wo hon ye bie ewo ne kani bi wo yo ye bie ke wo blema anansi stories ke ni bi wo ko wo bie no me fe wo hia ye bie wo chon. So at least the various pictures that have been showing on our currencies, our notes especially, also tells a lot about ourselves, where we are coming from, and how far we've reached. Yes. So we have Asian, the first minor, and then we know the way we weave our kente. And then we have Ephraim Amu, one of our biggest musicians, and all that. So then we have the Koko also showing on our, and then we have even the Akosombo Dam, and then the Akosombo Bridge, all showing on our various currencies. All these things tells where a story about ourselves. But these were not the only money used. We've used beads as money. And then we've used shell as money, carries. The name CD itself is a carry. Okay. Yes. So you see that we've picked it from history and we've brought it into our modern world. So these are the currencies, the number of times we've changed our currencies. And then we say even the white man changes his currency. So we shouldn't also be surprised when we change our currencies. Yes, we've the history are behind most of the pictures on our currency.
Yeah, Noyaa Tv Yeah, many Benny Janoni, my sumo pakake ami. Me doctor beke, he suffer from G-Cloma, ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo pakake ami. Me doctor beke, he suffer from G-Cloma, ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe ledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have a serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, Sugar Fresh production. Dr. Abemike. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and little rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Measure that papa.